more damage output than center. Her strengths, of course, will be in the sustainment. Singed right away.
Doing it.
He's been playing it in solo queue too. I mean, I noticed that and I was like, oh, he's memeing.
Oh my god, that is why. That is 100% why when the center was locked in, Ruler started giggling. You saw it on the player cam and he was just like, oh god, it's happening. And so they lock in the Singed.
Yeah, going for that. Feel pretty good when you have a Viego on your side here. You have some kill pressure up there. You also are going to add to that scaling damage. And Senna's going to give you so much sustain. So even if Jinx is trying to poke you with her zaps or rockets coming through, take farm forever anyways. She doesn't even necessarily want that turret down. As Peanut's coming up here, Barrage committed.
Yeah, Cannon Barrage is going to slow Rascal down. He gets stunned up by Peanut, and Rascal has nowhere to go. That's the simplest first blood ever, and it goes to Peanut. Genji on the board.
Really nicely played here from Genji.
Ruler's gonna get licked. Life just devours him. Okay, let's see whether he has enough damage to take him down, and he does with the help of the...
But into the Galio matchup in lane as well. I mean, it's just amazing to burn through that health bar. As Rasmus just overextends, the barrage is well placed here from Doran. The Narbar expires. Like you said, the most simple first blood of all time. Now, this is a little bit more complex as Life actually catches Ruler on the rotation back, checks with a ward, knows the timing of this, and also knows he's split away from Lehends. Greedy rotation here gets punished, and the Death Rocket does connect.
Yep, it was all too easy. And of course, Life actually putting down the ward. I think Ruler just wasn't looking at the area, wasn't expecting that. But he's got Swifties aiming. Ooh, out of position just a little bit. And Lehends not going to be able to get the fling as the Devour does come through in time. Fantastic.
Orin.
Yeah, Cuz looking for him. I don't think he can eat oranges out of that one, but it's a decent flash to get himself out of it. Another Super Mega Death Rocket lands, and this time aiming claims the kill.
Can they turn this around? I don't think so.
Otherwise, not too much to worry about. Let's have a look at this one yet again. Yeah, when you get knocked up and thrown around and things like this, it does become difficult as the Pirate to just BK.
They had a lot of vision on the top side, and I think he realized at that exact moment when he went back into the forest there, like, oh, okay. Save his ult for the end of these upcoming fights.
Well, Rascal taking a bit of damage here. The Narbar's in a good position, though. Ruler having to flash to get out of the way of Cuz. As Life going for the engage, jumps on top of Lehends, who immediately breaks his stopwatch. In the meantime, Rascal having to flash out of the pit, but it's Singed that goes down first.
TT are pushing mid, and will be able to catch the Singed that's just trying to stave off the pressure here. And this is Lehends getting caught as well by the dive here. Has stopwatch, but there's follow-up chompers, and there's nothing Doran can do. And everybody else who's would be able to save him is still kind of...
This is a big moment for them. They can create a lot of map control by securing this dragon. Already a bit of damage going down, and in goes Cuz now looking for the backline where he can. Emperor's Divide just to stave them off, and the Dawning Shadow flies forward. Now it's Genji's turn to go for the engage. Arya's just going to get flung back and then destroyed in the backline. It is the Drake that is secured by KT, but at what cost, ladies and gentlemen, as Peanut just destroys the Wukong. Rascal's dead as well, and the first team fight goes...
for his second item here, because he knows that in the long war of attrition they should win out. And look at the positioning here. Chovy is actually a little bit out of position, almost gets caught here, but he could just use his Emperor's Divide to then disengage, then run forward here. Cannon Barrage is layered on every single player on KT. They decide, okay, we have to at least get Drake so we can get Soul Point. They commit forward. Costs them a few players, and it's going to cost them a lot of gold. But considering the fight was already lost after Chovy survived, I respect the decision. It's just, I mean, things are pretty disastrous because now Baron buff goes to Genji, which is much more impactful than the Soul Point, especially when it's Ocean Soul we're talking.
This game afterwards, if I was one of the coaches, I'd be like, well, Doran, you need to be able to back there as Ruler.
Got a flash and a cleanse,
so that might actually be a big deal.
Yeah.
No facetiosity required on that one, as Peanut fighting Rascal, gets gnarred into the wall, takes a lot of damage, goes golden as the Dawning Shadow flies forward. There is the taunt. Really good prediction of the flash there from Arya, who then goes into his Zhonya's. Now trying to find more, but there's just too much damage on the side of Genji. The wallets are so heavy as Lehends just flashes after everyone. Oh my god, he's such a Lehends.
I mean, he used his cleanse earlier, but he just doesn't care. He's just going to keep chasing. Chovy did so much damage in that fight with a double mask because he was also untouched. And once the engage tools are gone, the cannon barrage was so well placed. Like Genji are just running away with this one. Super minions pushing into the base right now, and KT are stuck up the creek without a paddle.
Yeah, well, Chovy, he's looking to give them a paddle, but it's not the one that they really wanted. Aiming just going to be shoved back towards the rest of the open arms of Genji. And yeah, Rascal's going to run for the hills, but yeah, there are no hills for you over this side of the map. Chovy's going to tidy this one up most likely. Oh, it's going to take some time. However,
that no magic mantle value.
He should theoretically die as the teleport from Lehends is going to come through, avoids the Gnar as well. You look a little bit lost as to what to do.
Yep. Genji just waiting for the minion waves to crash through. Baron empowered cannons just pushing through these turrets as Chovy burns through health bars of anyone who gets into his range. Barrage?
Cannon barrage to come through here. Devour now on cooldown, aiming just trying to run away to safety as Rascal dives forward. Doran is going to get taken down. It's the monkey that grabs that kill as now Ruler slinks into his own mist, trying to escape from this one. Man advantage for KT, but have they moved too far? And the answer is yes. Life just gets toasted as Chovy throws him into the rest of his team. Lehends is being chased, and he's a singed. KT, it's the oldest adage of League of Legends history. You do not chase him. And Peanut's going to chase Rascal, but he's a Gnar, so that's allowed. And it might, in fact, this chase may be continuing until forever, as the Nexus might go down before Peanut has an opportunity to find him as he misses down there over the wall. And Lehends, oh, he might actually die here. Yeah, that's another turret shot that was on the way, but it's Aiming that's able to lock that one down. Cuz is extraordinarily low. Chovy is going to destroy Aiming here. Although Aiming does do a fair bit of damage, it's not going to be enough to keep him alive. And the Nexus is likely to fall. Peanut chasing Rascal yet again. Reminds me of the Udyr versus Nidalee situation that was very, very funny in previous seasons. But that is the Nexus going down, and Genji claimed that.
그 집 못 가게 할 테니까 끝낼래? 끝낼게. 이거 내가 징크스 어떻게든 넘겨볼게. 징크스만 잡아줘 얘들아.
50 멜모 없고.
소지게 나 50 속박 맞췄어. 50 속박 맞췄어. 디콜 붙어.
위쪽 타워부터 깨자.
내가 징크스 까비.
다른 텔 못하고.
아 죽었다 나 죽었다. 나 신난다 터졌어. 나 있어줄게 괜찮아? 끝냈지? 끝내 끝났어. 나이스. 안 죽어? 또한 맞췄네. 죽일래?
바다 내가 준 거 아니야 이거?
야 김정민 나 꺼내줘. 나 죽여. 나이스.